My name is Jackie and I am a independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. I hope you can hear me. I am having some technical problems where I can't see anything on my iPad, so I'm hoping that I'm going live. I'm just trying to see if I can refresh the page to see if I can get it up. If not, you'll just have to bear with me. Anyway, let's get started. So the card that I'm going to be showing you how to do today is a flip card, and I've used elements from the mini catalogue. So first of all, I'm using the 2 paper packs on page 8, and that's the Country Floral Lane, and we've got the Country Floral Lane DSP, and I absolutely love this. Love the colours. This one not so much, but I love the blues and the reds and greens. And then these are 12 by 12 papers. And then we've got the Country Gingham, and these are 6 by 6 papers, and you get these in 4 colours, and as you'd expect that these are double-sided as well, and you get 3 patterns of each on those. And then lastly from here, I'm going to be using the pastel adhesive backed sequins, and they're absolutely gorgeous. As I say, I hope this is all in camera shot. Yeah, it's wing it, I think. Anyway, let's get started. So let me put my card there. So first of all, I'm going to get my Sweet Sorbet card, and this is just a basic card size, and this for metric is half an A4 sheet of card. I haven't got the measurements for the US letter style, but I'll try and work that out and put the measurements on later. So I'm just going to trim one side of this card by 2 centimeters. Okay, so your card will look like that, and then I'm going to just put that to one side and we can do the stamping. So the stamps that I'm going to use and the dies are from the framed Florets. Absolutely beautiful set, and this was a early release last year, and I'm sure you'll agree it's a really lovely set for all occasions. So we've got the matching dies and the beautiful ovals, so they're brilliant. Okay, so I've set up my Stamparatus, and what I have done is that I've already cut my frames for my florals. Okay, and then what I've done is, using the negative, I've placed that in the Stamparatus, and I hope you really can see. It'll be interesting looking back at the recording. So I'm just going to put in my die there, and I'm going to use basic grey. Now, one of my customers said to me the other day, we went out for a lovely lunch, and she said she started using basic grey over her black. So I thought, okay, I will do this in grey rather than the black. So I'm just inking that up. Hope you can see. I've got my my plate with my stamp set case underneath, and that just helps when you're inking your stamp. Okay, and I'm just going to bring that over, and I'm using a Yankee Candle card and some felt on there, and I'm just using that just to help me get an even pressure. So it's like a pressure tool, and then you can go in again and stamp. Now I love the Stamparatus tool, especially with the hinge technique and the reef technique. It's absolutely lovely, and it's one of those things that if you purchase by the or before the end of this month, you will qualify for a level 1 celebration. So we do like our freebies. So as you can see, I'm just lining up that negative so I can get hopefully an even border. So we're just going to bring in our other one, and then I'm going to switch my plates over and then ink again. So just going down. I'm trying not to jerk the table, so I'm not sort of being as rough as I normally am. So just try and see if that works. Yeah, and I'm just going to give it one more go. Okay, and that should do it. Yeah, that's fine. I did have some spares just in case I did have a problem. So that can get moved to one side. Okay, so now we can colour in our flowers. Now, I haven't got all the coloured blends that I needed for this. So I'm doing a little bit of blend colouring in and a little bit of watercolouring using the Sweet Sorbet ink pad. So I'm just going to squish that together, and then you'll get some juicy ink there. Okay, and then I'm just going to use a water brush. Just go in there, and then I'm going to just do some painting. Now, because I haven't made it the ink too watery, I can get away with not using the StazOn. If you make it too watery, this basic grey ink will run, so you really don't want it wet at all. But as I say, you could do the rest in blends. So I've got mint macaron, mossy meadow and petal pink, and I've also got one of the yellow colours, light daffodil. Okay, so again, you can colour these however you wish. So I'm just going in with the mint macaron, the middles. as I say, you can take more time on this, however you wish. Okay, so there's our flowers there. So I'm going to put those to one side. So if we look at the card, I've got some paper already cut. So just bring that across. So we have the back panel, and that is 14.3 by 10 centimetres. Then I've got a different design, and that's like the middle flap, and that's 14.3 by 8 centimetres. And then I've got another one of the same as the back panel, and that's 9.5 by 7.5 centimetres. Then you'll need a piece of card, square card, which is 10 by 10 centimetres. And I'm just going to bring in my paper trimmer again. And I'm going to score that at 8 centimetres. So taking my cutting blade out the way, because I've just put a new blade on just before I come on, and I've put it the opposite end as I normally do. So score that at 8 centimetres. Okay, and then we can bring our card back. Then you need to have the edge that you've taken that strip away. You need to put that away. You don't want that edge. You want the edge that hasn't been touched. So you bend your card over, and then using the bone folder, just give that a crisp line. And I'm just going to put some glue along this edge. Okay, and then you want to glue the flap down, trying to have an even distance between each side. Okay, so just hold that into place like so. And then we need to glue on our 14.3 by 10 centimetre panel. Obviously, when you're cutting your design series paper, if you've got a pattern that has to go a certain way, do bear that in mind when you're cutting. You'll see that on my middle panel. So this one doesn't matter because the pattern is the same whatever way you do it. But if I bring back this one, this pattern has to go vertically, if that makes sense. Okay, so fold that over, and then I've got this really lovely panel, which is 14.3 by 8 centimetres. So again, just put in a bit of glue on there. Like so. And then fold that flap over, and then you can put the last one on, which is again at 9.5 by 7.5 centimetres. If you wanted to, you could have a contrasting design. So you've got 3 different designs on there. I think that would work really well. So that can go on like that. And so that is your flip flap card. Okay. So if I bring this one back, so we've got other elements to go on there. We've got ovals, and I've also die cut some of the leaves and foliage on there as well. And I've also got the larger delicate oval there. So I'll just bring those in. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a froggy throat. What I tend to do is is I sit and I die cut and stamp and have it all in a little dish, and then when you come to put your card together, you've got it. So that's why I've got a variety of different colours and ovals there. And with this red oval, which I'm going to use for the middle, I've actually used that using the adhesive strips. So they come in a pack and you get 12 strips in there, and you will find that on a page 127, and that's number 6 adhesive sheets. So basically what you do with these is that you take them out and you peel, peel back one of the sides. There is a bit where it peels back, and then you place your card on there, and then you can't, let me backtrack, cut your card to the size of your die, and then you place the card on the sticky side of your sheet, and then you die cut as normal, so that when you come to glue it, you should just be able to peel that back. Okay, and sometimes it takes all the little bits and pieces out of it, and sometimes it doesn't, and it hasn't done it for this one, typical being live. But I'm using my pokey tool or my take your pick tool. Can't be without my take your pick tool. I've got so many of them. So just taking those off. They're going to all stick to my fingers now. Perhaps I should have done this before I'd taken the backing off. Just one more. There you go. So that is my strip there. So that can go down like that. And I've just realised, I don't think I haven't got my white oval. I did die cut it, but I'm not sure what I've done with it. So as you can see here, I used a white oval in there, but it doesn't matter, because what you can do is you can stamp directly onto your card. Let's just take that excess ink off. So I'm going to stamp this directly on the card. And hopefully that's come out perfectly. But as I say, you know, you can use the inner of one of the ovals. Okay, and then this the border florals that we've just used, that can be then that can be glued on. So you can have that however you wish. So I hope this is all in camera. Okay. And then if you wanted to, you could just stamp one of the little leaves on there as well, like so, and then just colour that in with your blend. Okay, so that just gives that just a little bit of interest up top. So now we can do the front of our card. So I've got one of the smaller ovals with the sweet sorbet. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there. And that can go on the front like so. And then using your smaller flowers, if you get some dimensionals, and we just need to put some of those on the back. So again, I'm just using my Take Your Pick tool. I'd love to know how many of these you've got. I've got 4 Take Your Pick tools. Can anyone beat me? Please comment in the comments, and then they can just be taken off. Get my tweezers. That can go like so. And then, as I say, I've also cut some of the leaves. They're in Mossy Meadow. And then I also stamped ahead of time these little buds here. And then I've watercoloured those and die cut those. So you can sort of layer this up however you wish. Now, this one I did in mint macaron, and I did this with the adhesive sheet as well. That's what's just come off. I was going to use it on the other card and decided not to, and I thought, oh, I'll use that now. So that can be stuck down like that. These I should have done with the adhesive sheet, but I'm just going to do the ends. Because they're just going to poke behind. One going off like that. And then just glue these ones on. But again, you can do this however you want to. You just build it up. You can put a sentiment on the front if you wish as well, but I've decided not to do it on this one. Oops, turn that round. There you go. Okay. And then we can put some of the gems on, and these lovely gems, sequins in the blue and the pink and the gold. I quite like the gold. So I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick with the putty end, and I'm going to use the gold ones. So you can put these wherever you wish. So I'm just going to do like the rule of 3. Put one there. And then finally, I'm just going to go over with a little bit of Winker Stella, just to give a little bit of sparkle. Okay. And then I'll do the inside as well. And so that is my card finished. I hope you like that, and I hope it's all gone well on camera. Apologies if it hasn't. I might have to do another video if it's not gone right. And that was my original one. Lovely DSP. The floral framed floral set, because it is a die and stamp set. Again, this will qualify you for a celebration level 1 set. So don't forget, celebration ends on the 28th of February, as does the lovely join-in offer as well. So if you're interested in anything to do with the join up, or ordering, or if you've got any questions about any of the products, then please do see the demonstrator that invited you to this event. And Ginny's up next, so I'm really looking forward to watching everybody else's presentations now. So anyway, take care, and I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Thank you. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel today, and I hope you liked my video. Before you go, please do leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified of any new videos that I upload. And don't forget to check out my other videos. Anyway, thanks again for popping by, and I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Take care. Thanks. Bye.